Welcome to the Focused Intention Podcast Season 6, where we set aside 10 minutes or so every Monday and Friday to focus on gratitude and attitude. I'm your host, Sarah Parker Wolf. Thanks for joining me. Hey everyone, I am so glad you're here today. We are indeed in Season 6. So on these Monday release episodes, we focus on gratitude. And then on Friday, we follow it up with attitude or mindset, all around a weekly focus. But before we dive in, just a tiny request for those of you listening and enjoying the podcast. If you could, please take a moment to rate the podcast on the app of your choice and or leave a review if you have a minute. I just very much appreciate it. It helps others find the podcast. And of course, we would love to see our circle grow a little bit. Also, don't forget to download your weekly gratitude journal pages for free. They're on my website. You can go back and get old ones. You can get the ones for this week. That link is in the show notes. If you never want to forget and get them directly into your inbox, you can follow the link to sign up for my email list. Okay, here we go. This week's focus is words. So there's a quote, one of my favorites, that I revisit over and over and over again. It is from playwright Tom Stoppard, and he wrote, "Words are sacred. They deserve respect. If you get the right ones in the right order, you can nudge the world a little." Today, we talk about words and the magic they possess to express our inmost selves. And some of us are more adept with them than others, but even as a writer, as a speaker, I firmly believe that so often the simplest words hold the most meaning. And we often talk about action here on the podcast, but words, language also just plays a huge role in our lives as humans. Question for you. Do you have favorite words? I kind of tend toward old-fashioned words, honestly, like words like smidge. I use that one a lot, or smidgen, or shenanigans. Love that word. I also have some that I adore in Spanish. Spanish is my second language that I studied forever, but there are words in Spanish I just simply love to say. Their meaning is not what I love, but rather the sound of them and the way they feel when I pronounce them. One of them is desafortunadamente. I mean, it means unfortunately. Unfortunately, it means unfortunately. But it's really fun to say, desafortunadamente. And like, what else? Oh, durazno. That one means peach. But again, it's just a fun word to say. Or, maybe you have some amazing regionalisms where you live. Like when we lived in the South, I found that I just adore all y'all. Right? Not just y'all, but all y'all. As a Spanish teacher, that is truly the perfect translation of a pronoun in Spanish. If you know Spanish, it's vosotros, right? In Spanish, that doesn't really exist in a northern dialect. Or up here in the north, how can you not love a good, cry-eye, right? Oh, for cry-eye. Language and words are such a beautiful, living and changing, right? There's always new words coming into our life, into our world. It's a living and changing expression of who we are individually and as humans. An expression of what we care about and think about, right? There's even that common example that people give of the Inuit, the indigenous tribes in the far north in Canada and Alaska, that have multiple words for snow. because it's part of who they are. It's part of their world. Words are also such a beautiful mix of diverse cultures and languages coming together to create something new. Just think of the English language. It is one of the messiest mixed up languages out there. There are words coming from so many different roots, it'll make your head spin. But all of this is to say that today we find gratitude for the power of our words. Sometimes it's not great, and sometimes it's beautiful and amazing. Those words that are given to us and that we create have power. We remember that power and harness it for good, for love, for care, and for self-expression. Okay, let's take a moment to find a good spot, somewhere where you feel at ease, but also in a state of wakefulness. Could be sitting, standing, lying down, whatever feels good to you, wherever you can stay for a few minutes. And closing your eyes if you wish, or if you don't want to do that or can't do that, just kind of making that gaze a little fuzzy so that you find some focus. And we turn our focus first, as we always do, to the breath. And we take a nice deep breath together, maybe lengthening the spine on the inhale, letting the shoulders or some other place of stress or tension, let that go on the exhale. And simply finding the natural rhythm of our breath. And follow the whole journey through the mouth or the nose, the rising of the chest and belly, and then the other way back out. Or just focusing on one area. And our thoughts now turn to words. Perhaps you have some favorite words. Words you like to say. Words that are funny or fun. Words that are meaningful. Words that touch your heart. Words that feed your soul. And perhaps, as Tom Stoppard talked about, there are words that they're just in the right order to nudge your world a little bit. In the form of your favorite book, or a poem, or the words to a song. Perhaps you're the writer of those words. because they are you. They are your self-expression. And we are grateful for all of the ways that words help us express our feelings, help us express our thoughts. Grateful for the ways that words help us understand others. Learning new words, maybe even in a new language, expands our worldview. How words, whether written down or spoken to us, have taught us in this life. And how our own words help us to share our knowledge and our wisdom with others. This beauty and gift of words and communication. And as we find our gratitude for these words, we are also grateful for our ability to choose the right ones, to use our words wisely and well, to say and write and communicate what we really mean. And we say to ourselves, or out loud to the universe, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for words. And thank you so much for joining me here today on the Focused Intention podcast. If you are enjoying the podcast, please, again, subscribe, follow on your favorite podcast app, and I very much appreciate a rating or a review. And if you are looking for a daily dose of focus and intention with words, check out the Focus Word of the Day. You can find it at Focused Intention Life on Instagram, at Focused Intention Podcast on YouTube, or on my website, focusedintentionlife.com. And it is also there that you can find collections of my words, also known as books. You can find Daily Intentions for Nature Lovers. That's the brand new one. Daily Intentions for Parents of Kids on the Autism Spectrum. Daily Intentions for the Classroom Teacher. And Focused Intention, 101 reflections and intentions to get you focused on what matters. Thanks again for sharing your time with me today. Now let's go out, live with intention, love like crazy, be grateful for the power of our words, and have a great day.